So it's currently Wednesday, June 11th. We are just a few weeks out from our move-in date, which is July 5th. We are adding on to the pile of stuff in this corner. Recently, we saw my boyfriend's parents at a family event, and they were so nice. They gave us an extra bin with a blanket to, I think, put just like on furniture and stuff to make sure it doesn't hit anything. So that's awesome. They also told us they were going to help us move, which we weren't expecting, but they're going to drive just, I think it's an hour and a half drive from where they live to here, Boston, to help us move and pack the U-Haul. That's going to be on July 4th. And we're going to have everything in the U-Haul for the next day, July 5th, for our move-in day. And wait, I'm going to show you guys. They gave us this. You're okay, Mace. Oh. I'm not gonna be the one driving this thing because I have no idea what I'm doing. They gave us this dolly. I'm so excited. We were just going to move the furniture by ourselves, which I really don't know where the confidence my boyfriend has for my strength comes from, but he thought that just me and him could move our huge solid wood dressers. So luckily we have a dolly, and yeah, this is gonna help so much. I'm just so thankful. Then I'll show you the closet. This is the messy room. But most of the stuff we're gonna leave in the bedroom right now just because we use this space so much. But I did clean out the closet. My boyfriend's stuff takes up this side, and all of this is mine. And believe me, I tried packing away a lot of the winter clothes and even summer clothes that I had to make it as simple as possible here, but yeah, there's still a lot. I don't know if I should go through my clothes again and build a bag for donation. I already did that, but I know I don't wear all of these clothes. The thing is, I just like options. But do I prefer an easier move over options? That's the question. So I'll have to figure that out. But that's what I did this past weekend, is try to clear that out. I covered the holes, and then did some like other random stuff. Another thing I did was add labels to each of the bins and bags. I still have a lot to do in regard to adding labels, but I already did some already. So example, winter clothes, and I should put Syrena winter clothes, but obviously it's see-through, so we know whose it is. This is just to make sure that when we move into our new place, we can easily know where to put things rather than look inside them. We're also going to be selling some things. This coffee cabinet thing that we had, glasses, my coffee stuff, we got this off Facebook Marketplace, and we're gonna try and sell it there again. I think I paid $200, maybe to something. It wasn't worth it, honestly. We did agree, there's a story, we did agree, me and the seller, to go lower, and then once we met up, I forgot the price, and I asked her, oh, what was the price? Just like Venmo request me. And she Venmo'd request me, and I didn't fact check or whatever, and forgot that we came up with a lower price. And I paid her the money. And then it wasn't until after I realized my mistake, but it's like, whatever. So we've had it ever since we moved in, and it's been fine. I think it's nice, but it's not one of my favorite pieces. It's not real wood, so it's not worth $200. But yeah, this held our glassware, like for bubblies, wine, and some serving dishes were in here with our like vitamins, supplements, stuff like that. And then my coffee was up here. I have to take this down. And then our Legos are going to be one of the last pieces to go because they need to be cradled. I don't want to work on those again. They don't need to be broken is all. So they'll probably go in one of our cars and just gently carried into the new apartment. But yeah, that's it. And we still have a few more weeks. So we're just living in this mess.
Also reference like the rise of like video games.
Yeah.
Where like video games now are like above movies and TV.
Well, because they freaking suck.
Ah.
Well, the movies and TV shows suck. So all the other entertainment sources are going to rise.
Well, video games are the one.
Yeah, and they're even making video games into movies.
Because
no one has any ideas, creative ideas, because they're freaking using AI to take all these jobs.
should I just like throw it out or like put it on the side if someone wants it?
Like it depends. I don't know.
I'll
You
throw
can
it in
do
a bag.
whatever.
I'll throw it in a bag, screws, and then just on the side. Give people the option.
Someone has a mini fridge in the trash area saying it works and it's free.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, we don't want it, but if you want it, you can have it. And it's dusty as shit, so. It is crazy though. I feel like when we move out, we're gonna have like, trash. I've never, like, so many people have moved out and we've never like noticed it through trash.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason. But it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to?
R.I.P. Bertha. She was with us for 4 years, 4 good years. This Amazon 2-piece TV console wall mount thing gave us a run for our money. And today was the day we took it off. It was pretty easy. It was just hanging on this wood beam that we thought was just screwed in the wall and would be easy to remove. We did not know how difficult this was going to be. Once we got that large rectangular piece off the wall, we quickly realized this wood beam, ledge, whatever you want to call it, wasn't going to budge. Both me and my boyfriend tried gripping with all our might and pulling this piece of wood off the wall. We're just going to wait and see what my boyfriend's dad has to say and if he's able to successfully remove this. It is July 4th, and this is the only footage I was able to get while we were moving. It was a ton of physical labor, so this is all I got. But don't worry, I'm going to quickly go over what the apartment looked like as we were ending the day, and then we're going to jump into our new apartment. She's anxious, but as you can tell, there's some echo to my voice, which means we have a lot of our stuff out of our apartment. We started at 9:30 this morning, and it is currently, I think, 11:20. And this is the bedroom. How crazy. I wish I had more usable footage for the first few days of our move-in process, but it really is just this: unpacking everything and finding new homes for all of our stuff. We got rid of our couch, our rug that you saw me rolling up, and a few more random things. But for now, we just have a shit ton of boxes and a chair that we have to use as a couch now until we buy a new one. That's going to be another video of that process of how we did end up purchasing the couch we did. We are waiting for it to be delivered, but at this time, we do not have a proper couch or rug. But yeah, I just took the entire weekend when my boyfriend went back to work to do everything that needed to be done. But we really love this space and we want to make it a beautiful, welcoming, homey space for us for the next however many years we live here. This is day 2 in the new apartment, and I've already taken out a door. But this door goes to this hallway closet that we are going to use for storage, but also my YouTube setup. I have not been able to set up this desk. This is my boyfriend's old stand-up desk when he used to work from home. I'm going to use it now. It's not my dream desk, but it'll do for whatever time, like next year or so. And I just have to clean this all up, find new places for things, and just clear this area so that I can then start setting up my computer and work area. The plan with this corner is a board game storage system. Right now I'm using these two things from IKEA to hold up our board games. I have a bunch of puzzles as well that I think I'm gonna put in the living room. I don't think I want them to be in this mix. I'll show you where. Look at that kitchen. And we have our shelving unit right here. This is what I'm thinking of putting the puzzles, because along this window, I already have all the ideas, guys. Along this window, I'm going to put this long bench with like a wood frame, maybe with storage. That would be helpful. But it's going to have a cushion and then a ramp so that my dog can lay up in the sun right here. She loved to look out the window at our old apartment, so I want to be able to give her that option, and hopefully she can get used to that and use it every day. Can't you imagine it? It's going to look so cute. I don't know if I want to keep that seating chair, but again, it'll do for now. We'll have to work with what we got.
Something about a woman